but this has been a very productive week. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Now let's none of us get too excited. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So just like an update on our deadlines and where things are at. Back to work. But first, back to school haul. Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning friends. It is great to have you all here. Let me just pop you in your usual spot. I'm going to Whole Foods. It's Friday. It's Friday, so I'm going to Whole Foods. I am running a little bit behind today. I'm running just a little bit slow. That's less than ideal. Mom, I am tracking her location. And she is not getting stuck in traffic like she had said. I told her that when she texted to say she was on her way, I told her, okay, I'll try to be ready in time. I'm moving really slow this morning. And she's like, I'm leaving now. Maybe there'll be traffic. And it doesn't look like there's traffic. She's making pretty good time. So I'm frantically trying to get everything together and ready. I've got all my grocery bags to take with me. They're all packed and ready to go. I've got my water bottle ready to go with me. But yes, it's Friday, so what can you expect from this vlog? A lot. I'll give you the full update later when I get back from Whole Foods. But this has been a very productive week. Part of me wishes I'd been able to vlog the whole week, but I also don't think it would have been as productive if I had been vlogging, if that makes sense. So in the last vlog, in part one of this week, I feel like this has been a weekly vlog, but just the Monday and Friday and split up into two separate vlogs. So as I told you in Monday's vlog, come back to today for part two. I'll give you the longer update later after Whole Foods, but the short update, class prep is almost done. Like, I will finish everything I needed to finish by today. I'll even be doing some things that were on my, like, it would be nice to get them done by Friday done. So that's great. The last of my Amazon orders have arrived, so there will be a back to school haul in this vlog. And I even had time to make some cover design progress. So the last of the sketches are done. They're traced in black ink. They are ready. They are ready to be scanned and imported into Photoshop. I should not get too excited about that because I feel like I've just jinxed myself and something is now going to go wrong with that process. But assuming everything goes well and goes how it's supposed to, fingers crossed, by the end of this vlog we will have the beginnings of the front cover illustration compiled into Photoshop. We're moving into Photoshop today, you guys. And now my mom's calling. I'm so excited. Hello. Hi. Okay, that sounds good. All right, see you soon. Bye, love you. Bye-bye. So yeah, I can't believe how well this week has gone. I really can't. And there were some moments in this week where I was like, I'm not gonna get it done. I'm not gonna get it done. Yesterday was really hard. I had like zero motivation yesterday. I didn't work as much, and I thought, at the time, I thought, you know what? I'd rather work less today, but have some bits I have to do, you know, work a little bit longer tomorrow, or have some bits I have to do next week. But like, I just could not start working right at 9 o'clock like I had wanted. And then I didn't start working until like 2 after. I did like a 2-hour lunch break yesterday, but I still managed to get everything done. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm excited, but I've got a headache. So that's, you know, my body has to find some way of like knocking me back down a peg, not letting me get too excited. Things can't be too good. So I do have a headache. I'm gonna get a oat milk latte at Whole Foods, and when I get coffee at Whole Foods, it's not decaf. I could get decaf, but I choose not to because it's so early in the morning. And one or two decaf cups of coffee a week doesn't seem to impact my fibro. It was back when I was having 1 to 2 cups of caffeine every day that it was a problem. So yeah, so hopefully the caffeine in that will knock back my headache a bit. It usually does. So yeah, gonna go to Whole Foods. That'll be fun. Gonna get some stuff for the week. Gonna probably try to find some fun things, since this will get me through, this food shop will get me through the whole first week of the semester, so I might try to find some fun special treats. And yeah, then we'll come home and we'll finish up class prep, do a back to school haul, and get the cover moving into Photoshop. Probably not in that order, but we'll see. Okay, I have the scanner turned on. I have Photoshop open. It's time to do this. I am nervous. Okay, where are we at today? It is now 11:15, so I'm running a little bit behind schedule for the day, but that's okay, it's all good. Whole Foods went well. They now have pumpkin spice lattes. I can't drink them. I can't drink a pumpkin spice latte at Whole Foods, at Starbucks. The syrup that they use, there's just something in that syrup that just sets off my IBS. But I still love it when it's pumpkin spice season, because it means it's like officially fall. So I was surprised that Whole Foods has started already, because Starbucks doesn't start until next week on the 22nd, first day of the fall semester. I feel like that's so appropriate. But yeah, I did get myself a oat milk latte, just a plain oat milk latte. So I've put the rest of it into a mug, still sipping on that. And I am now finally getting to work. So I'm gonna start with cover stuff, because I just want to get that done. I think if I work up until noon and then I'll stop and take my lunch break, I think I can get where I wanted to be by the end of this week. I think I can get done by noon. So I have several sheets of paper that need to be scanned. I'll put the original sketches back on the board. So we'll keep all the original sketches together. All of this will go into a folder. So I have folders of previous, I have all these envelope folders. So like this one is all Candle Shop cover stuff. So we've got the rough sketch for Candle Shop. We've got another rough sketch. We have the rough, or the little doodles that became all the different elements. I have a more finished sketch, and then I have the final black ink line drawing, as well as of the doodles and of the tree. And then all of that becomes this. So from this to this to this. So then when I'm done with a book, I have all the sketches together, and they all go into an envelope. The sketches for this book will all go into an envelope like that. That way if I ever need those drawings, I have the scans of the individual elements in folders on my computer as well. But if for some reason I ever needed the original drawings for something, I've still got them. So I have 4 sheets of paper, and then one of those sheets of paper has a few different elements on it. So I will scan all of these and then get them dragged and dropped into Photoshop. Where I want to get to today is get everything scanned, get all the different elements into saved as PNGs and added into a folder on my computer, and get everything dragged into Photoshop and placed in Photoshop. What makes me nervous and why I'm prepared that something is maybe not going to work out, I don't know that all of these sketches are enough. There could be some things that I still need to sketch. It's not going to be a finished cover illustration because there's a lot of little elements that I haven't drawn that I'm going to be drawing directly into Photoshop. If that doesn't work, I might have to do some more sketching and tracing and scanning and bring some stuff in. So I feel like what I'm going to end up with is going to be a little more simple than what I usually have at this stage. But I also think it'll be enough. I just feel like with Candle Shop, as you saw, I had so many little things. Each of the things in the windows were a separate element. The side buildings were separate elements. The tree was a separate element. All the little stuff in the windows were a separate element. So I just feel like for this cover there were a lot more things that I was scanning, and once I got everything into Photoshop it was pretty much a complete image. This one's going to be a little bit different, but we'll see. I'm trying to stay optimistic. There's also some things I know I need to clean up. There are some smudges and some of the lines weren't completely clean, so there's going to be some things I'm going to have to use the eraser tool on, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm procrastinating because I'm nervous about this. I'm always nervous at this stage. I just want everything to go well and everything to go right. But I'm going to start scanning and getting stuff into Photoshop, and I can't believe we're at this stage. I've got about an hour to work on this. I'm actually going to set a timer so I don't totally lose track of time and have it eat into my lunchtime. So we've got the timer going, and let's do this. Oh my gosh. I really wish I can show you what is on my screen right now, but if I did, it would totally spoil the cover. But I now have a rough mock-up of what the cover is going to look like, and that makes me very excited. I have shared it with my mom and 2 of my friends. Everyone loves it so far. I can't believe we're up to this stage. Now let's none of us get too excited. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. A lot of work. So we're not done, not even close, but we're now moved into the next portion of things. We're no longer working physically with hand drawing. We're now doing everything digitally. Everything is definitely into Photoshop. It's definitely going in the right direction. everything I've drawn so far is usable, is working. Like there's nothing that I've drawn so far that looks like I need to now go back and redo that. So everything so far is working. Now it's just continuing to play with the sizing, play with the proportions, the dimensions, figure out how I want everything laid out and arranged, and then adding in the additional layers of detail that need to be added in. So there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. It's definitely going to take me some time. So just like an update on our deadlines and where things are at. Several weeks ago, I had implied or had said that I was, you know, aiming to get everything done and uploaded to KDP by August 19th. It's August 16th as I am filming this, so that is not going to happen. Like the interior, the manuscript isn't even proofread yet. So the two big tasks that are left is finishing the cover design and finishing the proofreading and the whole book interior. I had so been hoping for a mid-September launch. I think we're now looking sometime in October. So I'm sorry if that disappoints anyone. But as you can see, as you've been able to see in these vlogs, I am doing my best. And we are definitely making progress. I will probably send out a cover reveal to the newsletter like as soon as that is done. So you will definitely see a cover reveal in the newsletter before you'll see it on YouTube. So make sure you're signed up for the newsletter, link in the description box. But yeah, it's... I'm so happy. We have made a massive step forward, and things do tend to pick up speed from here. Both the cover design and the proofreading are things where small bits of work on it every day add up a lot faster than I think. So yeah, we're getting closer. I have been getting in my head quite a bit. I fully admit that, and I have been making myself feel not the greatest about where things are at with this, and just feeling like it's so behind and there's still so much work that needs to be done and blah blah blah. And that's not wrong. That is accurate. But I am making a lot of progress, and in the back of my mind, while I wanted this book out by now, I wanted it to be done before the fall semester was started, and that's not going to happen. But this book will definitely be out this year, and sooner rather than later as far as the remainder of the year is concerned. Like, this book will be out well before December and Vlogmas. I think my worst case scenario, I definitely like it done before Thanksgiving and before Tamsin gets here, because I do not want to be stressing about a book launch while also having Tamsin visiting. So that's good motivation. And I don't think there's that much work left. Like, to have it out by Thanksgiving, I would need to have everything uploaded by the end of October, and that is more than 2 months away. So I think it will be uploaded well before the end of October. You know, this is the reality. I share the process, and I share my hopes for deadlines and things. I could just keep my mouth shut, and that would probably be the wisest and less stressful thing. But I also feel like it's probably good to show those of you who are aspiring to publish that it's normal to think you're gonna have everything done and have a book ready to launch by a certain day, and then stuff just happens. I did not expect to be, and I should have, like, rookie error on my mistake. I didn't expect to be so exhausted after England. I lost basically the whole month of June. I really wasn't doing that much work on this book for the entire month of June. So, and I wasn't doing any work during May. So I lost 2 months of really valuable work time. Like, if I hadn't gone to England, the book would be done by now. But I went to England, and I don't regret that. I would not change that. I would not change that to have this book out by now. So it is what it is. It's all good. I'm not going to stress about it. But yeah, I'm staring at this cover on the screen, and I'm so happy with it, and it's looking so good. So I'm going to stop talking. I need to go get lunch. It's now 12:22. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Then we will do the back to school haul, and then I will get back to finishing up what is left of teaching tasks and teaching prep for the week, because I do have a lot of work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I feel really good. I feel really good right now. Like this is a huge win. Today has been a huge win as far as the cover is concerned, and I really, 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 really needed this. Okay, back to work. But first, back to school haul. It would not be back to school season without a little bit of a back to school haul. I can't resist. I certainly don't need the same level of school supplies as I did when I was a grad student, or definitely compared to like undergrad. So this is definitely back to school haul teacher edition. It's a little bit different, but back to school season still feels like I need some new school supplies. I need some new things to just make me feel a little bit excited. So, and there were some things that I did legitimately need and that had been on my list for a while, and so I used this as an excuse. So I've got some like stationary school supply type stuff. I've got a candle, because why not? And then I have some clothing and accessory type stuff. Most of this is from Target and Amazon. I already showed you the bits that I got from Anthropologie, so I'm not going to show them to you again. That was 2 videos ago. You can go watch that video if you haven't already. Diving right in. I'll do the candle first because it's the only like home / office space thing. So I found this one. It was on clearance at Target. It's from the collection by Chesapeake Bay Candle, and it is their leather oak candle. I also thought the jar was really nice. Will be really great to clean out and repurpose. But yeah, oh, the leather scent and like the woody type scent from the oak, it just it smells richer and warmer and deeper than like any sort of summer scent, but it's not completely autumnal just yet. So I think this will be really nice for burning here at my desk. All the candles I have that aren't like book project related are a little bit more spring summery, so I haven't been wanting to burn them here while I've been working, but I think this one will be really nice. And then for the like true stationary type supplies, for my dry erase board that's next to me, I'm not writing on it, but it's magnetic, so I've been using it to like put important things that I don't want to lose here on my desk. I just stick it to that board. So I got some magnetic Bulldog clips, but if I take all my cover sketches, this is probably about six sheets of paper. Oh yeah, that holds them on the board easily. So this is good. That works. So we've already opened those up. That's great. Those are definitely useful. Then I got some new sticky notes. I have plenty of sticky notes, but I can never resist getting more. But I did want to focus on some that I don't already have. So these are in different pastel shades and they've got lines on them. So I've got some pastel post-it notes that aren't lined. So now I've got some that are lined. They're very pale pastels, so I'm not sure that kind of is showing up on camera, but you can see on the camera there's like a green, a blue, a like ivory yellow, I think an orange, a purple, and a pink. Something like that. It's hard to see in this lighting. So those will be fun. excited about those. Then I got some pens. So I got some soft brush pens in these really pretty colors. I thought these would be really nice for my planner for autumn. Just got some nice like deeper jewel tones, more autumnal tones. So I thought those would be really fun for my planner. And they're just a fine brush pen as the nib. So wouldn't like write notes in these, but for headers and stuff in my planner, I think these will be really, really nice. And then the other set of pens I got are by Pilot, and they're the Precise Varsity fountain pens. So I have 2 of these in black. Here's my black one. They've just got a nice fountain pen nib. I do love a good fountain pen. This set comes in black, blue, and purple. So I thought the blue and purple would be really cool. And then we've got 3 kind of notebook planner-y type things. So my class notebook for the semester. I tend to get notebooks like these for each class. So I have, this is my business writing notebook, and this is my first year comp notebook. So this has 101 and 102 in it. I'm going to be teaching 105, but I just put my lesson plans. I handwrite my lesson plans each week, and then I like having them all in a notebook because then I can look back to the previous semester to see what I did. So this is the new one. I really like the look of this notebook. It's wider than a standard notebook, but what I like about it is it has a section on the side labeled topic, and then a space to write notes, and then it's got a space to write the date. So I'm thinking I can have general notes for the class, like web pages I need to have open on the big screen, because I tend to get all my tabs open at the start of class, so I'm just switching from one tab to the next and not wasting time during class to open up a new window. So like, what do I need to have open? What things do I need to remember as far as announcements or anything like that? And then this section can be the actual lesson plan. I can also use this section to jot down anything, any new ideas that have changed since I've written down the lesson plan. So I just thought this was a really nice layout. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, every page just then has that notes topic section. I like that it's spiral bound, which will be different from the notebooks I usually use. So like I might end up not going back to these. I might stick with a spiral bound, but I like that with a spiral bound I can have it flipped over and just have the page I need to see. So that's the notebook that I got. I got another planner. My planning system is like under construction. So you saw the planner I got from Anthropology. I still have the day planner that I've been using all year. But I saw one of these planners at Target. I ended up getting this one from Amazon, and I liked this one better than what I'd seen at Target. But this is a weekly and monthly, and it's kind of designed to be a lesson planner. Now this is more for teachers who teach like K through 12, not college, because there's kind of, students could use this too, and this would work if you're a K through 12, well, kindergartners wouldn't use this, but like a middle school or high school student could use this. So it's got a column on one side for your class / subject. So there's 7 classes you could do. I think here in the US, most school days have 7 different lesson segments, different classes. It's been a minute since I was in high school. This would also, I suppose, work for college. You probably wouldn't take 7 different classes in college, but you could use the other boxes for something else. But you've got broken down by class, and then the day, it's just Monday through Friday, so it's not a full week. So this wouldn't be a regular planner, but I only do teaching work Monday through Friday. So I'm gonna use these boxes for something else, but then this will be my schedule. So I'll just draw out like 9 to 5 going down here. I'm just thinking this will let me be able to see my schedule for the week. I can use it to manage my schedule and my task list when I'm working at home. And this will be my like teaching work organizer so that my regular planner, the new one from Anthropology, is just my non-teaching work. Like I'll have one task in there that's teaching tasks for today, and then all the different teaching tasks I will write down in here. And I'm just thinking that we'll see. It might work better, it might be a bad idea, but at this point, it's worth the money. It's worth the risk of wasting the money to get these planners if it ends up working out. And so yeah. I've never thought to plan this way. I've never thought to have all my teaching tasks separate from my personal tasks, but I'm also kind of realizing I think I want that division in my head a little bit more. When I'm working on teaching stuff, I don't want to see all my other non-teaching tasks, and then when I'm working on those and working in that planner, I don't want to see all my teaching tasks. So I will keep you updated, but it's got dividers for each month. It goes July through June. So like obviously during the summer months, I don't really need it, but yeah. And then it's got nice big 2-page monthly spread. And there's room to put notes, goals. It's got top 3 goals for each week. I think this will be really helpful for me on the monthly pages to be able to see all the deadlines for my students, when things are going to be turned in, to set goals of when I want to get stuff graded by. I can use the monthly notes section as a monthly task section, so listing out all the big tasks that need to get done that month. So I'm excited to use this. We'll see how it goes. I will keep you updated. And then the last school supply thing I got is this organizer. I really like the look of this. So I normally use, kind of like I have for my cover sketches, I usually use one of these plastic envelopes, one per class. They're all color coded. And then in each folder is the roster, the grade sheets, the attendance sheets, all the paperwork for that class. But I'm just finding the folders are a little bit, the different envelopes are a little bit unwieldy, and they don't always fit in my bags as nicely as I would like. And so I liked the look of this. Again, 3-ring, so I can fold it back on itself if I want. It's got 12 pockets, but 6 dividers. So there's a yellow, an orange, a pink, a green, a blue, and a purple, which are all the colors I tend to use when I color code. So there's enough folders / dividers for all 5 classes, with a 6th left over as like general admin. So I kind of like that. And then when I go to teach, I can just have whatever class is next up, and then when that class is done, I just flip it over and the next class is ready. So, and then I think I'm gonna put my schedule with the room numbers and stuff in this pocket in the front, or I might decorate it. I might get just a plain piece of paper and decorate it with lots of stuff and do that. So yeah, I thought this was really cool and would be useful for a bunch of different things. So even if I end up going back to the envelope folder system, there are other things I can use this for. So really excited about that. So that's all the school supply stuff. Now let me show you the clothing. And I will try to run through this really quick. So some of these things I'm not really gonna be able to wear out right away, but I got a couple sweaters. I could not help myself, and I love this. So this is the same fisherman's cable knit sweater that I have in green and in like a burnt orange. I love these sweaters. They are 100% cotton. They are super soft, not in that like faux fur kind of soft, but just it's a very, very soft, lived in, worn in kind of cotton feel. I love it. It's because it's 100% cotton, it is super breathable. And so even right now when it's 104 degrees outside and I've just got the air conditioning on, like I don't overheat wearing this in the apartment. So with just like a tank top on underneath, this is perfect here at home. But obviously when the weather gets colder, it's great. This is just so comfy, either for going out, wearing a pair of jeans, or staying in with a pair of leggings. I just love these. I'd had my eye on this like gray blue for a while, so I finally bit the bullet and went ahead and treated myself to that. So this will be like primarily being worn here at home for the next few months, but like once it's cooler outside, I will totally wear this out. It's a great layering piece. I love these sweaters so much, and they don't seem to be stocking them as well. I might get the black one, and I also might get the ivory one. We'll see, but I feel like this blue and the burnt orange and the emerald green are good. These are the only three I can get, but like these sweaters are so nice. It is like the kind of thing that you want to buy in every color. Also something I like to buy in every color, and I might get more of these, is this cardigan. This is not 100% cotton, but it's mostly cotton. I think it's like half cotton, and then the remaining 50% is split between modal and polyester. So not as breathable as the cable knit, but it is lighter weight. It's the same cardigan as the navy one I'm wearing. I have this in navy and in like a camel beige. I took both the camel and the navy with me to England and wore them over there. The camel one I wore on the plane, both there and back. Really love these cardigans. They're a nice lightweight. They're a nice long length. They've got pockets on both sides. I missed the boat. They used to have a pale pink and now they don't, but I got the nice bright bubblegum pink. Nice 80s pink. This is such an 80s color, but I'm just having a moment with this color. I'm not sure. I think it still works for me with the lighter hair, but yeah, I love this, so I could not resist. And cardigans are something I can use a lot. I don't know that I'll need to bring this on campus just yet because I don't think the air conditioning is that strong, but cardigans are great because I can just throw them in my bag when it gets a little warm. I got 3 t-shirts at Target and a couple more Amazon things, but we're gonna switch to Target. I got 3 t-shirts. I love these t-shirts. Again, I think these are also 100% cotton. Yes, 100% cotton. I'm wearing the green one right now. I got another one in pink because they were on sale, and I love the light pink one so much, and I've been wearing it a lot, so I was not going to regret getting another pink one. And then I got a gray because you can always use a standard gray, and then I got this really pretty like mossy fern autumnal green is what I'm calling this. This one is a slightly different style, and this one is a round neck instead of a V-neck, and I think this one is a little bit wider. I have this in a bright pink that I got earlier in the spring. So yeah, picked up a couple colors on some of my favorite Ava and Viv t-shirts. I absolutely love these, and they are so comfortable. I don't know if this one is 100% cotton because it is a slightly different style. 57% cotton, 38% modal, and 5% spandex. So not as breathable as the other ones, but still really, really nice. Switching back to Amazon, I got a couple scarves. I could not help myself. I like these for, ooh, this is a really nice one. I like these for wrapping around my handbag handles. So I have a couple handbags that I like to do that with. This will go really well with one of them. This will go really well with my Paris handbag, which is designed to look a little bit like a Louis Vuitton handbag, but instead of LV as the monogram, it just says Paris all over it. It's the bag I was using earlier in this vlog. I have another scarf wrapped around the handle. I find that wrapping scarves around handbag handles helps the handle last a little bit longer. It keeps it in better condition, and then it's easy to take these off and throw them in the wash when you need to. But I also thought for tying in my hair or tying around my neck if I felt like doing that. So I just really love this. It's kind of got a more autumnal, late summer, early autumn wildflower type vibe to it. I thought this would look really nice with the green, a beige cardigan, and then my Paris handbag with this wrapped around the handle. And then the other scarf I got is this one. And the scarf that's currently on my handbag handle is by the same company that this one was by. So this is a little bit smaller than the other one, but still really pretty blue and pink print on that one. And then it's got a different print on the other side. It says, "I love summer and the scent of flowers," is what the writing says over and over again. So I just thought that was really cute and really like the look of that. And again, I can tie it in my hair, I can turn it into a hair bow kind of a thing, or wrap it around my handbag, either wrapping it around the handle or just tying a bow around one end of the handle. This will look really nice on my Paris bag, but I also have a light pink bag that I think this will look beautiful on. And then the last thing are socks. Could not help myself, had to get myself some socks. I love socks. And I love finding little ways of incorporating a new season into my wardrobe that aren't weather dependent. So like the sweaters, I'm not going to be able to wear outside for another like 3 months almost. But things like socks, with certain shoes, I'm gonna wear socks no matter what the weather is. So I can wear normal boring socks, or I can wear cute autumnal socks. So we went for 3 different styles of socks. I got these no-show like sock liners. So this will be good when I don't really want my socks to be visible with the shoes I'm wearing, although these will still be visible when I wear them at home. So this pair has hedgehogs on it, super cute. This pair has mushrooms. And then one guess as to what is on the last pair of socks and what it was that made me think, oh my God, those are coming home with me. Any guesses? Squirrels. It's got squirrels. I'm honestly tempted to go back and get another set of these just so that I have 2 of them, because I think these are going to be my favorite socks of all winter. I have a pair of squirrel socks, but they're like a high length on the leg, and so I really can't wear them unless it's like properly cold outside. But these I can wear when it's 104 and I'm wearing, you know, white tennis shoes. So no one else will see them, no one else will know, but I will know, and they will make me happy. Then I got some higher cut ankle socks, and these also have hedgehogs on them. And then there's a pair that's just like autumnal color polka dots. Then these are like a plain pink. And then we've got just hedgehogs on a green background, a plain like ivory with a white stripe, and then green hedgehogs and flowers. So I thought those were super cute. And then this pair was on sale. I almost didn't get them, but they were on sale, so why not? These are slightly higher than ankle, but they're not like a full length tall sock. I loved the like navy floral print, and then there's a plain gray, and then there's these stripes. So I thought those were super cute, and I'm really excited about all of this. So that's my back to school haul. I'm really excited. I'm excited about the clothes. I haven't bought new clothes or new socks or things like that since right before I went to London. So getting a few new pieces for back to school and for early autumn, and things like the t-shirts I can start wearing now. So I just thought that would be really nice. So yeah, I'm excited about all of this. It's all good. But it is now nearly 2 o'clock and I've been talking for long enough. So I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up. Need to get back to work. So I've got some teaching tasks left to do. So I wanna get those done. Wrap up work for the week. So I'm gonna work for the next 2 to 3 hours and try to stop somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock so that I can finally then start the weekend, because I am very ready for the weekend at this point. I had to put my glasses on. My contacts were making my eyes very unhappy. But I have made so much progress. I'm almost ready. All my canvas shells have been created, so I now have 5 canvas shells, 5 different classes are all set up and ready. They're gonna go live on the 19th. I have given up on teaching work. It's 4 o'clock. Chrome wasn't working, like it kept freezing. So I was down to some of the fun stuff. Like I'm trying to create wallpapers for my work laptop and for my work iPad. So like I still have my spring wallpaper on my work iPad, which is very pretty. It's very springtime, lots of spring colors, and pictures of Oxford and things like that. So I want to create fall versions for both of my work devices, but Chrome was not playing ball, and so Canva kept freezing. Before that, just Google Docs and Google Drive was freezing, like it wasn't letting me update things and switching from one tab to the next. So I'm like, okay, think that's a sign. I've got too many windows open, too many tabs open. I'm trying to do too much on my work laptop and it's telling me no more. So I've closed everything down. Of my main checklist of things that needed to be, that I'd wanted to be done by today, the only thing left is lesson planning. I'd wanted to lesson plan the first 2 weeks in this notebook. Didn't get that far, but I can do that next week. That's no problem. The first week's lesson plan is super easy anyway, and if I can't get week 2 lesson planned until like next Friday after the first day of classes, that's fine. So really then all that's left are the things I wanted to have done by August 22nd. So that's things like packing my work bag, restocking that bag with sanitizing wipes, hand gel, masks. I do still wear a mask in the classroom, so I need to restock my work bag for that stuff. I wanted to create the iPad wallpaper and the laptop wallpaper, and I want to keep setting up this planner. So I've added some pretty pictures to the front. It's got a like frosted cover, but like you can see it's clear enough when it's flat against it. I've put some I've gone with a London theme on this one, and then I've gone with an Oxford theme on that one. This is the ceiling of the Radcliffe camera. So yeah, I've decorated both of those. I have started filling stuff in here. I've started setting up August. I've just like color coded and drawn some things in for August. So I'll probably do September as well as filling in the weekly pages for next week and the week after, which is the last week of August. So start getting a feel for how I want to use the weekly pages. So I'm actually going to stick my little bow paper clip in on next week so that I can easily jump to that page. I have finished reading this book. I need to go back through. I ended up finding it on the Phoenix Digital Library, the Phoenix Public Library's digital library, which I have a digital library card for. I found it on audiobook, and so today, yesterday, and the day before, I was listening to a bunch of chapters on audiobook. So I haven't highlighted or annotated like the last half of the book. So I need to, at some point once the semester has started, I'll go back through those chapters, skim back over them, and highlight and annotate some pages. But I have read it. I now kind of know how I want to use it. Now that I've read it, there's nothing I want to change about how I've started talking about it on the class, on Canvas and stuff. The next book to read is this one. This is an optional book for my class, but I want to read it just to refresh my own memory. I think some of this information will help me put together some lectures for my students, but then I've also made it an optional book. So that'll be the next thing to read for work. So I've got my little stack here. But I can cross off that I have finished teaching work for the day. So that's exciting. I am logged off for the weekend and I'm ready to go sit down. and relax. Weekend can start about an hour earlier than I thought. I thought I would work up until 5 just to get ahead on stuff that I'll need to do on Monday, but if my work laptop doesn't want to play ball, then there's not much I can do about that. And I can feel my brain is also like starting to freeze and glitch, so it's probably time for me to stop anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna go read until dinner or if I'm gonna crash on the couch and watch YouTube. Probably crash on the couch and watch YouTube. It's been a good day and it's been a good week. Like I'm so tired, but I have gotten so much done this week. Like, I honestly can't believe how much prep work I got done. I really thought that it would be a miracle if I got half as far. Like, I thought I was being really overly optimistic to get as much done as I did. I thought for sure that a good portion of it was going to get rolled over to Monday, and then Monday and Tuesday would be really stressful, but I'm good. Like, I'll do some work on Monday and Tuesday afternoons after my meetings, but I think I'll be able to take Wednesday off and just relax. Might do a little bit of lesson planning on Wednesday, but I'll also have Thursday morning to do some work. So, and like there's not that much to do until classes actually start. And even my online classes don't start until Thursday. If we were starting on Monday, then my online classes would be getting started, and then I'd have work by Wednesday. I'd have syllabus quizzes to grade and things like that, but they don't start until Thursday either. So like everything starts on Thursday. So next week should be busy, but also with moments of calm. And that's because I've managed to get so much done this week. And then like the cover, I've printed off the mock-up that I sent a PNG file to my friends and my mom. So like I've got a printed copy of like everything with the title and the author's name and all of that. And like yeah, I'm so excited. I really, really am. So keep watching. More progress to come on everything, on the cover, on book. I will start proofreading again at some point soon. I feel like I probably won't finish the cover before I switch back to proofreading, but I'd like to do a little bit more cover work and just get it pushed a little bit further along before I switch back to proofreading. But yeah, progress, lots and lots of progress. Both book progress and teaching progress was made today and this week, and I'm so happy. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd really appreciate that. I feel like this vlog has gotten a little bit long, but there's been a lot of good stuff in this vlog. So if this did get long again, apologies. Hope you enjoyed it. Say hi in the comments. Leave me some book and notebook emojis because I've shown, and school supplies. Leave me just like general school supply emojis, because we had the back to school haul here. And let me know whether you do back to school season or not. Like, if you are doing back to school season, what are your favorite back to school things to look for? You know, what's your personal back to school haul like? And if you don't do back to school, just what's your favorite like new stationery stuff to buy when you just want to treat yourself a little bit? What's your go-to item for like new stationery? For me, notebooks and planners and organizers. I can't help myself, which is how I've ended up with a new notebook, a new organizer, and a new planner. I'm so predictable. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite new school supplies are. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go relax for the weekend, but I will see you when the semester starts. I will take you with me to back to campus next week. It'll be another like kind of like part 1, part 2 like this week was. And yeah, I'm looking forward to taking you all with me. So come back to the next vlog for all of that, and I will see you all then. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!